A 17-year-old charged with capital murder. San Antonio police say they have made an arrest in the murder of a 2-year-old girl. Debreren Turner is accused of shooting Mackenzie Hernandez Garcia at a home on Future Drive about 1 month ago. Now, police say he fired that shot that hit the little girl while she was standing inside that home near the front door. At the time, Chief William McManus said police had a suspect lead and 2-year-old Mackenzie was not believed to be a target. Police say they hope to make additional arrests in that case.
And now to a major decision from the Supreme Court on voting rights.
It could have had a major impact on who controls Congress after the next election. The decision was very divided, with at least one justice saying liberals are hijacking the districting process.
In a surprise ruling, Chief Justice John Roberts and conservative Brett Kavanaugh joined the court's liberal justices in striking down Alabama's congressional map, which critics say diluted the power of black voters. In a 5-4 decision, the court upheld a lower court ruling that found a redistricting map drawn by the Republican-led Alabama legislature violated the Voting Rights Act because it drew only one district out of 7 that had a majority of black voters, even though more than 1 in 4 Alabama residents are black. It's a decision experts say will have immediate consequences.
The Cook Political Report, which handicaps elections, changed its ratings for 5 House races, moving each one towards the Democrats.
In his opinion for the court, Chief Justice Roberts wrote the Voting Rights Act does not permit a state to provide some voters less opportunity to participate in the political process, adding that the record contained undeniable evidence of Alabama's extensive history of repugnant racial and voting-related discrimination. In his dissent, Justice Clarence Thomas said Roberts and the liberals have endorsed hijacking the districting process to pursue a goal that has no legitimate claim under our constitutional system, the proportional allocation of political power on the basis of race. Andrea Fujii, ABC News, New York.
Former President Donald Trump has been indicted on charges of mishandling classified documents at his Florida estate. The development makes him the first former president in U.S. history to face criminal charges by the federal government that he once oversaw. Now, the indictment carries legal consequences, including the possibility of prison if he's convicted. In a statement on social media, Trump wrote that he is innocent. The Justice Department did not immediately confirm the indictment publicly.
Good news for your summer travel plans. Despite high demand, gas prices are holding steady for now. According to the Energy Information Administration, for the first time since 2021, domestic gasoline demand was over 9 million barrels daily for a third straight week. However, gas prices have changed much thanks to the low cost of oil. In fact, the national average for a gallon of gas is $1.39, less than a year ago.
A thick, hazardous haze of wildfire smoke is looming over daily life for millions of people across the U.S. and Canada for a third day, and it's expected to persist as long as the weekend. The fire sent plumes of fine particulate matter as far away as North Carolina and Northern Europe. The smoky conditions have sent asthma sufferers to hospitals, delayed flights, and postponed ball games. Fueled by an unusually dry and warm period in spring, the Canadian fire season that is just getting started could well become the worst on record.